Good people of YouTube, my name is Spanner and welcome back to another episode of System Shock 2. Alright, so a couple of things first. I had already recorded this episode, but apparently my footage was all dark. Well, it was just a giant black screen for 25 minutes, so yeah, I'll have to redo all this again, which is actually good since I wanted to do some things different. You'll see what in a moment. And second, in my quest to figure out how to solve the UI problem, which I did by the way, so you can see here, much better now. I can now read things. Yeah, it's pretty simple actually. All you have to do is remove one character. Well, you have to edit a file and remove one character. That's it. I'll post a link to the solution in the video description if you're interested. Also, while I was looking for that, I discovered there are mods for this game. Now, I don't know a lot about the mods, and I don't really want to change a lot of stuff anyways, so I just went with something called the Newbie Modding Guide or something, Newbie Guide to Mods. There were 8 of them recommended, and I installed them all. They're just visual improvements, and one of them improves the audio. I'll leave a description to that page in the video description as well. It's pretty complete. It explains how to install them and all of that. So let's see, we have Vert's Flora Overhaul, which improves plants. Tactical Complete, which improves the looks of some weapons. 400 improves the world textures. Rebirth just gets better character models for the AI enemies or something. Vintage Song Remake just remasters the songs. Vert's Organics, System Shock 2 texture upgrades, Alfred's fixed objects, and the community patch. Now, this last one, the community patch, it said that you had to start a new game, so I did. Oh, we didn't lose much. We didn't really accomplish anything in the last episode, we just did the tutorial. So, yeah.
Here's where you make your choice, soldier. Here's where you enlist in one of the 3 branches of the military. Once you decide on your branch of service, there's no going back. A shuttle will take you to a UNN orbital space station, where you'll receive a briefing regarding your yearly postings. Good luck.
Yeah, this time we're actually going to do some stuff. So, over here we get to choose our class. Now, I believe this will only affect your initial training, your initial abilities. So I went with OSA in the unaired failed episodes, but I think I'm going to change it. It might be too I think the Psi abilities are a bit too clunky to use, even though I tried the hotkeys. But yeah, it's my first playthrough of this game. I think I want something. Well, Marines seem to be the simpler ones, but I kind of want to go with the Navy. More tech stuff, more in line with the first game as a hacker or something. Of course, we'll get some weapon skills as well. But yeah, it feels more well-rounded, perhaps? Maybe that's the correct expression for this. Okay, here we are. Okay, so here we find there's something cool we have to do.
Welcome aboard the space station Chesapeake Bay, sailor. It looks like you've picked up some standard weapon skills at basic on Coronado Island. Now it's time for your tour of duty. Your tour will consist of 4 postings over 4 years. In this man's Navy, you're given a choice of 3 different postings a year. It's up to you to decide what kind of career you want to have, so choose wisely. Just approach a shuttle bay to receive a briefing on a posting. If you think that posting is right for you, head into that bay to accept the assignment.
So here, this is, well, this is not really the tutorial, it's the build your own character. And it's like this, we have, well, we get to play through 3 years. Well, we don't really get to play, it's just, this is just automatic. But yeah, we have a choice of 3 destinations, 3 different postings each year for 3 years. So we get to pick 3. And they each give special abilities, stats, whatever. So just build your character that way. If we go over here...
The UNN Lucille is looking for an ops training officer to learn the ship's navigation and data control systems. You'll get your feet wet with the high-tech systems, but also expect some heavy lifting.
Here we gain +1 hack, +1 strength.
The UNN Lucille is looking for an engineer's mate to help maintain the ship's core energy systems. There's some heavy lifting involved, sailor, but you'll learn your way around the high-tech equipment.
Here is +1 repair, +1 strength.
The UNN Lucille is looking for volunteers for their military police detachment. Those sailors can get pretty rowdy on these year-long cruises, so you better not be afraid of a tussle.
And here is +1 modify, +1 strength. So I can't really access my my item screen. I kind of want to see what the stats did again.
The UNN Lucille
and
is
a very annoying thing.
To help maintain the UNN.
These guys will never shut up.
The UNN Lucille is looking for an ops training officer to learn the ship's navigation and data control systems. You'll get your feet wet with the high-tech systems, but also expect some heavy lifting.
I think I might go with a hack
first. The UNN Lucille is looking for an ops training officer to learn the ship's navigation and data control.
So here we go. Just a little cinematic here. We leave for our posting, and here's the summary. Your tour of duty aboard the UNN Lucille has concluded. You've spent a productive year. Captain Mayer was pleased with your work, especially with the initiative you showed in physical training. A friendly ensign, I never know how to pronounce this, showed you some back doors into the ship's primary data loop, and you spent your time off pumping good old-fashioned iron. You've gained +1 hack and +1 strength. Okay, year 2. What do we got?
Laverne, Florida hosts the Navy's premier tactical training school. While maybe not as respected as the Marines facility at Fort Bush, there's a lot to be learned here.
Okay, +2 to standard weapons, that seems good.
The UNN Pierce is ferrying liberated political prisoners back. The UNN Carfax is undertaking a mission to examine a newly discovered Class B comet approaching the outer solar system. You'll likely pick up some useful skills working with the high-tech navigation systems aboard this newly commissioned heavy cruiser.
So this one is +1 maintenance and +2 to cyber affinity. I think I'll go with the standard weapons. It seems like a useful thing to have.
Laverne, Florida hosts the Navy's premier tactical training school. Well, maybe...
Again, these stats are not final, you can keep increasing them throughout the game. Your tour of duty at the Laverne Tactical Training School has concluded. A year of firing ranges, mock boarding parties and war games has done you good. You spent plenty of time with military-grade pistols, assault rifles and even auto shotguns. Okay, finally, year 3.
The Navy strongly encourages every sailor to undertake some amount of zero-G training. A year at the Yamamoto space station in Earth's orbit will more than suffice.
+2 agility, I think that only increases speed or something. I don't think it's that important.
The Navy maintains a survival training school on the surface of Io, the third moon of Jupiter. Pros, there's no better way to improve stamina and survival skills. Cons, the 21.2% mortality rate.
Okay, +2 endurance, I think that's only affects health.
The Navy's Marie Curie research facility on Aquinas 4 is currently conducting research on a new strain of spaceborne virus that killed 220,000 citizens of New Atlanta. To lift the quarantine, we must determine how the virus pierced the city's micronanite shielding.
Okay, so here we get +1 research. On one hand, I kinda want the endurance, more health is always nice, and it's 2 stats instead of 1. On the other hand, I remember the tutorial saying that research is important or something. There are only some items you can use after you use research, so it might be good to get a head start on that. Let's go to research.
The Navy's Marie Curie research facility on Aquinas 4 is currently conducting.
Your tour of duty at the Marie Curie research facility has concluded. Congratulations on surviving the disaster, sailor. When the saboteurs removed the safety seals and released the virus into the atmospheric control regulators, you were one of the few to reach safety in time. However, you were able to pick up a few odds and ends of research techniques before the crap hit the fan. Okay, and now is when the fun starts. We get to reassign order to the Von Braun escort mission. If you remember, the Von Braun is that new ship with FTL capabilities, I think. And we join the Rickenbacker, which is the was it the escort? I don't recall.
Shuttle A138, you have clearance for landing on the Von Braun in Shuttle Bay 2. Welcome aboard, soldier.
Anyway, we're in the Von Braun. 5 months later.
Reinitializing memory strings. Restoring patient memory. Restoring memory. Restoring memory.
And of course the memory restoration fails.
Steady yourself, soldier. This is Dr. Janice Polito of the Computer Ops staff of the Von Braun. You're safe for the time being. You're recovering from the effects of surgery and will be unable to remember any of the events of the last few weeks. You're on board the starship Von Braun and something's gone very, very wrong. Some kind of force has hijacked this ship. That's why you volunteered to be implanted with some experimental cybernetic implants. Rely on your cyber interface. It just might save your life. You must find an elevator and come up to Deck 4 to meet me. Deck 4. Can you remember that? But keep your eyes open. They're after us both now.
Okay, let me just say, so far this is very similar to the first game. I mean, we...
Watch out. I'm getting strange readings from that radar dish outside the window. It's become unstable due to... Move!
Oh, let's move.
Cover.
Hold on, lady. Let me finish my thoughts here. So far this is very similar to the first game. I mean, we wake up after some cybernetic surgery after 5 months or something from a cryogenic sleep, and then bad stuff has happened. Yeah. We have a wrench. We gotta leave this place. We are apparently really, really strong. We just broke that with one hit of a wrench.
The entire sector is depressurizing and the blue vacuum shield won't last long. Get through a secure airlock before you're sucked into space. Move it!
We got an access card for this. Let me just loot the bodies. Got an audio log.
to change the access codes out of Cryo A again. Like I've got nothing better to do. I think Grassy just likes to make work for me. I'll set the new code to 45100. That should be easy enough to remember.
Damn it, I keep pressing escape to leave the inventory menu. So 45100.
Warning. Decompression event imminent. Please move immediately to Cryo Recovery B. Decompression event imminent.
This power cell is dead. There should be a recharger nearby.
Oh,
Just
another
use
wrench.
it and it will recharge all the power-driven devices in your possession. After you've recharged the cell, plug it into the auxiliary power unit. That should open the airlock door. Be quick about it. The vacuum seals won't hold up much longer.
Got a second wrench. If only we could dual wield wrenches. The wrench does not. I don't suppose it requires any maintenance. I don't see the icon on the bottom right.
Good. You've managed to get out before the whole area depressurized. I've just uploaded you some cybernetic modules. You can use them to upgrade your cybernetic rig at the upgrade units in this area. There are 4 types of units in the next room, one for each subsystem of your cybernetic gear. Stats, psi, weapons, and tech. But use the modules carefully. They're hard to come by.
What is this? So we got some upgrade modules. We'll see how they work in a moment. The lower left info tab includes the count of how many cybernetic modules and nanites you have. Where are the modules? Are they 50? No, these. This is the. Wait, what's the nanite count? Is it this? Maybe 15 modules, perhaps? Well, we'll see. Well, this does not matter at all. And this leads back here. Okay. And this... Oh, it turns on the lights. This guy has some more modules. Oh, here are the modules. We have 8 modules. So here we can upgrade our skills. We have... Oh, level 3 in standard weapons. That's good enough. And you can see here it takes 15 modules to upgrade, so quite expensive. And we can upgrade our hack skills, repair, modify, maintenance. Stats upgrades. These are also a bit expensive. Oh, agility also reduces falling damage and weapon kickback. It might not be that important. Oh, and cybernetic affinity improves your chances of successfully using the hack repair. Oh, maybe I should have gotten more of these. Because I want those skills. And over here we can upgrade our psi abilities. I don't really care about those. Let's get, perhaps, I can't get any of these skills. Maybe I should have gotten one of these skills as well, since they are a bit well, they are expensive to get the first level. Or let's... oh, now it costs 8. Maybe I'll add an extra hack level. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, it applied. Okay, so now we can either go up. Got a medical hypo. Science sector access cards. Psi-hypo, rifled slugs. Okay, I could really use a better weapon than a wrench. Okay, so this leads nowhere.
Can somebody let me out? I can't find my card. Please, let me out of here.
Okay, am I seeing ghosts? Really? Ghosts? We got a psionic amplifier. I don't think I'll use it. Oh wow, that guy looks terrified. In a rather amusing way. Ow. Okay, what about these doors? Oh, they don't properly open. Let's check the map. Can I add waypoints like the previous game? Come on. Oh, really? Ah, minimap. Cool. Oh, never mind. There's an entrance right here. Numerous devices to hack on board, security systems, replicators, keypads, and more. Each hack costs a specified number of nanites. I think I remember that from the tutorial. Okay, start. So we need 3.
Security access compromised. Security access compromised.
Got a boost implant. Goes in our implant slot. Not sure how to activate them. We've been here. Okay, I guess so we really need to go up. Been here. Been here. Okay, see the inventory.
Well done. I'm uploading some more modules.
Oh,
Our song is never kill me.
okay. Things just got interesting. Okay, this is a good place to stop for now. So thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed another episode of System Shock 2. And as usual, don't miss the next episode, because I won't. I will see you all next time.